Hey everybody, good morning. This is Daryl. We're going to continue with the book of John. We are on chapter 6, starting with verse 1, subheading Feeding the 5,000. A lot of you people will know this story. Jesus crossed Lake Galilee, which was also known as Lake Tiberias. A large crowd had seen him work his miracles to heal the sick, and those people went with him. It was almost time for the Jewish festival of Passover, and Jesus went up on the mountain with his disciples and sat down. When Jesus saw the large crowd coming toward him, he asked Philip, "Where will we get enough food to feed all of these people?" He said this to test Philip, since he already knew what he was going to do. Philip answered, "Don't you know that it would take almost a year's wages to buy a little piece of bread for each of these people?" Andrew, the brother of Simon Peter, was one of the disciples. He spoke up and said, "There's a boy over here with 5 small loaves of barley bread and 2 fish. But what good is that for all these people?" The ground was covered with grass, and Jesus told his disciples to have everyone sit down. About 5,000 men were in the crowd. Jesus took the bread in his hands and gave thanks to God. Then he passed the bread to the people, and he did the same with the fish until everyone had plenty to eat. The people ate all they wanted, and Jesus told his disciples to gather up all the remains so that nothing would be wasted. The disciples gathered them up and filled 12 large baskets with what was left over from those 5 barley loaves. After the people had seen the miracle that Jesus performed, they began saying, "This must be the prophet who has come into the world." Jesus realized that they would try to force him to be the king, so he went up on the mountain where he could be alone.